I click this. Hello everybody on the internet. I said hello once already, I'm saying it again. Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, hello everybody in between. I don't know where you'd be in between, but if you're squeezing through some holes in the interwebs for me to beam into your eye holes, that'll be fun, I suppose. Sounds dangerous. Be safe. How you doing? Are you good? We're flipping today. We're flipping. We're doing the flippage. We're going to go through the cursed arcade, have a little look, see what we've done so far. Maybe finish it off. It's like, just like that, right? It's like Spider-Man, but like worse. Did they call it the World Wide Web? So you just become Spider-Man when you surf on it. Anywho. Right, let's first and foremost, let's go have a little perusal at the house, how it was before. I say house. It's actually, it's not a house. It's an arcade. It's a carnival. It's a carnicade. We've gone from arcade into carnival territory. You are quite tired. Could you have a nap? I don't have that. There we go. Do we transform into moose people? You could do. I'm not gonna give you the secret formula to doing that because yesterday I was a carton of juice, but today I'm a moose again. Well, the juice has been evaporated. The juice tried to take over, but I kicked it out. Drank it. It was fiery, but it's fine. Right, and go to the house. 6 better than 7? No, 7 better than 6. I read that literally backwards. Sorry, the brain is not braining yet. Comprehension hard. I'm tired. Kittens hasn't slept, so I can only imagine how words are coming out of their face because I have had the sleep, and you wouldn't think I've had the sleep because the words do not do the use. But thank you for streaming. Okay, right, first and foremost, Moist Marv. Isn't this a beautiful game? You stand here, you shoot his nose, and then his nose explodes, and you win a prize. Probably. The sign says wet because Marv's tongue will make you wet. You're just gonna licky, 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 and that's, you know, he's there. It is what it is. We also have a very, very actually normal you know, carnival game. Quack Attack. You shoot the duckies, you win a prize. Well, the prize, I don't know yet. Probably a duck. We could look at your neighbors over there. Hi, neighbors. We have the Future Prophet, which is actually Bo. This is Boenthius. His old form. You come in here, you have your future told, and they make a profit. It's great. Here is the Ton of Love. It's not the Tunnel of Love because it's too short. Therefore, it's the Ton of Love. You go through here. Please take your complimentary confetti. And congratulations on a trip down the Ton of Love. You're now legally bound together. Smile for the camera. Surprise, you're married now. It's the one way. Don't forget, you should probably have read the rules beforehand. Rules: no romance, no photographs, no hand-holding, no confetti, no swimsuits. The Ton of Love. This is the Scream Room. Unfortunately, the Scream Room does not do what I really wanted the Scream Room to do. So all of these buttons individually scream, and they're all linked up to this one switch, and I really wanted this room to be, you come in here, you close this, and you flip that, and the room just screams aggressively at you. But they didn't want that to happen. So that's not what occurs in here. We have Whack-A-Mole, but with a fox variety. We have the Splash Zone. Throw a ball at the button, knock them into the water. It's like a dunk tank. Coco D's Nuts, the Coconut Shy. Get your crossbow, hit a coconut, win a prize. The prize is a coconut. Tin Can Wham! Pick up some bread, throw it at beans, win a parasitic head. You know you want that. You know you do. Should have put a ring on it. It's a ring toss. These are fingers, okay? These are fingers. Get your mind out the gutter. These are fingers that you put rings on, okay? That is literally fingers. Fingers. Then we have the electric chair game. So this is like a, you know, this is a thing that I definitely have seen before. Like you sit in it and it like, and you have to go to the maximum level. It's a game, all right? I've seen this. I know this exists. I know, Demon. I know. It's sad. I really wanted all of those to go off at once, and it doesn't. No. Just put a ring on the finger. We'll put that the right way around. Ring finger. That's the game. Yeah, we got the Whack-a-Fox. And then if we go down here, this area is like boring in comparison. This is just a bar, and like a little dancing place. We can go through here. So here's the bar. It's very nice. It's very purple and grey. These are my colours. I like these. Back to VR you go. No worries, Hi and bye-bye. Have a fun time. Okay, we have plumber car. Absolutely not associated with a plumber that's name begins with M. This is the off-brand but legally allowed cart. Player 1 is at a disadvantage, so you give this to the person that always wins. We have some UFO catchers over here. Scooby-Doo variety. Air hockey. Couple of regular arcade games. We've got the game of balls. Throw balls, win prizes. The prize is balls. UFO catchers, but are not a scam. Don't look too close. Those hooks aren't actually connected to anything. And the control stick actually toilet plungers. So, shh. Feet Revolution. Nothing at all like Dance Revolution. That's too expensive to have in this arcade, alright? We got Feet Revolution. Very cheap, very fun. Domicile of the Deceased. Again, you might be noticing a theme here. Like, this arcade, we can't afford the name brand stuff, so we got the knockoff stuff. But it doesn't matter. Cheap, still good. Still good. Yeah, exactly. It's not Mario. Not Mario. Alright, bowling. This place, you do have to set the pins yourself, alright? We don't have these automatic fancy pin setting places. You have to set the pins yourself. You have to be careful not to accidentally throw it at the coffee and snacks. And the tagline for the bowling is beat everyone, win nothing. Thank you for claiming a daily scarf. I hope it's treating you well. The pile grows ever bigger. Here's where you can get your toilet roll and detergent from. There'll be a little person there waiting for you, and you can press the button. Bzz, and someone will come. Someone will see you. Don't worry. We have a toilet over here. The toilet's lovely. Look, it's lovely. Purple, lovely, shiny, and functional bathrooms. Beautiful. Exactly. We can't say it's a scam because you know what you're getting up front, okay? You know what you're signing up for. We got the hook-a-duck, or the duck-em-up, should we say. Beware piranhas. Cautions, effects of drowning may be permanent. We are not held liable for any of these things. Look at those beautiful duckies. We have Rotato Potato. You see this beautiful thing? You clip in with a very, very safe chain and you rotate all the way upside down and you pray to any deity that you want to that the chain holds as you rotate all the way around. Smash and crash. You know, your standard bumper car scenario. You just crash into each other. Champ or champ. Hit the thing with the thing. Are you a noodle arm, a salad finger, a jelly leg, kinda buff, not too weak, abs for days, or heckin' strong? Only one way to find out. We have the twirl and hurl. Buy yourself a sicket. Whoops, I'm stuck on that. Buy yourself a sicket. We will not be held liable for any nor vomiting. Right at your own risk. There we go. There's the teacups or the sick cups. West side is. I'm glad you approve. Then we come down. Let's see. Let's go this way. Okay, you can buy yourself a waiver, not a ticket. Don't say we didn't warn you, because this is the definitely safe coaster. The fire is for warmth. It's for coziness. And we've all heard of DashCon, right? Well, let me tell you something right here. Here at Mooseland, we've got something better than DashCon's Balls Pit. We've got cheese balls. It's $5 for 30 minutes. Bottom of the ball pit is wet. We are aware, but there is hand sanitizer for your safety. There you go. That is what we have so far. We're going to finish this off today, maybe. Alright, back up we go. Oh yeah, on the side of the zap thing, we do have this. Caution, do not use risk of fun. Funeral. Exactly, you reach the bottom, you don't reach the top again. You'll be fine. And then back up we go. Okay, so I'm assuming you saw Moist Marv, the beautiful, beautiful clown. And then we Quackadag, Future Prophet, and the Ton of Love. Right, so we're going to build another one right here. Now let me consult my list of games that I have. A photo booth. Okay, we're going to... So the 3 rides I have left to build, rides, attractions, whatever you want to call them, a photo booth, one of those horse race, guinea pig race game things, you know, where you press the button and the horses go and then you win something, maybe, I don't know, and also a zigzag bull roll thing. You don't want to meet Muff? What do you mean? He's absolutely not the stuff of nightmares. Look at him. Like, you stand here, you take this water pistol, you spray his nose, and if you make his nose explode, you win. If you get wet from Muv, though, then you lose. So, you know, you have to be careful. You gotta be careful. Alright, let's start making... Let's make that horsey race game. No, it's not... That's just, like, flavor. Okay, right, we're gonna build a horsey race game. Yeah, flavor! Hey, welcome to the herd! Thank you for the follow! Okay, so we're gonna go... Probably like this to begin with. I'm also thinking I might adjust the roof. Get rid of the roof. I said that weirdly. Get rid of the roof, make it flat, and then make it so we can put some things on the roof. We'll see. We'll see what I've got space for. You can't believe I said flavor. Why? Moist Marv, he brings the flavor. He's like the what's like Guy Fieri, Flavor Town, but for moist. He brings a little something something to the arcade. It's not necessarily something that people like, but it's like a thing. It's that. Right, let's see. And then it comes... We'll go up to, like, here. It's catchy, right? I was thinking maybe Moist Marv should be the whole mascot of the place. We could build, like, a big entrance sign, which is just Marv's head. Like, I wonder if I could, like, just on the front of the building, I could build a massive Marv. With an open mouth. Oh, I've just been hit with inspiration. All right, the door. We're going to make this Marv's mouth. And then, yes. The front of the building is going to become a massive Marv face. And you walk into his mouth. Perfect. That was beautiful inspiration. Thank you for that. I'm going to write that down so I remember because I forget. I'm very, like... I'm very forgetful. The ADHD goes hard. Moist. Marv. Mouth. Entrance. That's going to make lots of sense if I don't get that done today. Right. Moist Marv. Mouth entrance. Beautiful. We'll do that in a minute. We probably shouldn't call it Moistville, though. That feels like it would be a crime. We probably shouldn't call it that. You regret and don't... No. You know what? No, there's never any regrets when Moist Marv is involved. Moist Marv only brings happiness. Let's see. I'm gonna go with, like, this. And then swoop it that way. And... up to there. I'm just trying to think what these things look like. So you've got like this, and you have like a little area here, and you have horses in it. Do we actually have a horse? Let me see. There is this. Okay, what else could we race? We could race. Is there a badger? There is not a badger. What if I just look for animal? What have we got? Animals. We don't have many. Okay, right. Plush. We could race lobsters or rubber chickens. Ooh. What do I want to race? Lobsters or rubber chickens? I feel like I was more excited by the lobsters. Okay, lobster racing it is. There we go. Right, this is going to be lobster racing. Or is it going to be called like the Jobster Lobster or something like that? So let's build what we're going to race our lobsters in. Probably tank. Makes sense for it to be a tank, right? Let me just try and... I think I'm going to have to make this a little bit bigger. Let me move this over here. See, that feels like it's a bit rude. Right, let's go up here. I'll start with this big, and then we'll make it smaller if we need to make it smaller. Alright, there we go. We got that. And then we're going to have the tanks, and the tanks are going to come to here. They're going to be deep tanks. Jobster, he laid again. I feel like I would relate to the lobster then as someone who is perpetually late. Right, put that here. Yep. And put that here. I can hear Moist Marv's flavor enhancing just splashing away behind me. 1 and 2. Right, let's build a tank. So the tank should be glass, but first let's put wool here. Because we're gonna turn it into... In order to make the walls glass, I have to like build them first. That sentence disgust you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There are times when it has been said that I should probably just not say what's on my mind. Hey Tokyo, how goes? Surface finishes. Let's see. I want like the watery one, which is this one. Change the color. Let's make it blue. Purchase. Good. True. Right, jump and stick that in here. There we go. So here's the lobster water. And we'll put water down here as well. And water other side. And then we'll convert this into a sheet of glass. Right, there we go. Okay, so at the moment that doesn't look like you're gonna race them, but like I'll figure that out. We'll figure out how you actually race the lobsters at some point. That should probably not be just water on the edge. Yeah, it's exactly like that. The horse race gambling games. That's exactly what it is. So I'm going to put like a line of lobsters here, and then you mash buttons or something, or you throw money at them. I don't actually know how the horse race gambling game works. Let me get some lobsters. Lobster. Oh, it was a crayfish, wasn't it? It's a lobster. There we go. Right, lobster 1. And then let's have a pink one. Oh, I said a pink. Nope. A pink one. That one's in the lead. And then maybe a yellow one. I mean, it's not overly clear what's happening there. Plus, the lobsters are very small. Let me put them on a shelf. The one which is completely rigged? All of the right. Oh, everything here is completely rigged. We don't keep that secret. Except for the one that does say on the tagline, not a scam. It is a scam. But like you get told. It's like a shelf. Not this one. I want this one. I'm gonna put the lobsters here. You have 30 minutes to waste because you don't let your boss know. Don't let your boss know. It's okay. Take the 30 minutes. Take it and run. Okay, let me change what this looks like. And I'll just make it like... That doesn't look like water. None of these look like water. Actually, this makes sense because I'm going to do that. Yeah, confirm that. There we go. Let's put the lobsters back on. Because they're not real lobsters, so it's fine. Right, so we'll put the lobsters back in. And then I'm going to put, like, the tracks that they run on. So I have to do this in a certain order because I do technically kind of break the way it works when I do this. So I put one here. Put one there. And one here. They're all just going to be orange lobsters. There we go. Is orange lobster good or should we go red lobster? I feel like we should probably go red lobster actually. No, I fell. Bosses across the country, you've never even seen them? Huh. Hey, as long as you get your stuff done, it doesn't matter, right? Alright, confirm. Let me just like copy this. Boop, boop, boop. Right, done. Alright, and then what's the thing that I want to get? It's like a... I think it's an architecture thing. Could get a floor transition. I put a floor transition strip clip through it. Let's see. Actually, I think I can just put it underneath it. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. So I can put this here. This is the track for that lobster. And then we'll put one there for that lobster. And one... Don't snap to grid. There, for that lobster. Perfect. There we go. Right, we've got our lobster grid. You come here and race your lobsters. Red is in cooked. Shh. You're cooked. If you play the game, I feel like they're too high. Never meeting your boss is crazy. It's pretty wild, right? You're supposed to meet him over dinner, just him, you, and your colleague. He was a no-show. That's weird. He didn't turn up? Was he paying for dinner? Did he, like, leave you guys high and dry? Because that's weird. What if we have this just full of holes? Because, like, what screams lobster more than just a bunch of holes? And one. And two. These are air holes for the lobsters to breathe. That's how that works. Put them here. No, on this wall. Not go where I'm trying to get them. You never had the dinner? He never called to book a meetup place? Oh, okay, so he just didn't actually arrange it. Okay, I envisioned, like, you and your colleague going to, like, some fancy restaurant because, like, you know, bosses love to go to fancy restaurants, right? I imagined you and your colleague going to some fancy restaurant and your boss that was supposed to, like, be purchasing said fancy restaurant meal just not turning up and just leaving you guys there just to high and dry. Like, guess we're paying for it then. That'd be very much bad boss territory. I wonder if I could put some lobsters in these holes, like the lobsters are watching. I'm gonna try and do that. Let me see if I can, like, throw a lobster into the hole. Oh, they might not be big enough to fit in the hole. Can I just stick them on the wall then? Yeah, let me put that there. Right, I'm gonna see if I can shove this into the hole. Nah, the hole's not big enough. Oh wait, yes it is. And no. Okay, I can't squeeze it in. That's unfortunate. I wanted to try and squeeze it in, but I couldn't. Okay, so we got that, and then let's put, what should we put on the top of that to round it off nicely? Hello, you. Hello to YouTube friend. Sorry, my things aren't merged, so like if I'm talking to someone you can't see them. You just have to pretend. Yeah, you have to pretend that you're touching. How are you doing? Time for a bit of moose to send you to sleep. Are you sleepy, Cass? Did you have a good day at well, good night at work? How you doing? I forgot what I was looking at. Alright, let's see. What about if we have like how big is this? Oh yeah, that might be good. Oh, but then it's not gonna sit nicely at the top, is it? That doesn't look lobstery enough. I'm not feeling the lobster with that. You didn't work yet? Oh, I thought you worked nights, guys. Or we're just not been today yet. Right, let's. And then scooch that along here to keep them in. We got to keep them lobsters in. Can't let them escape. Right, there we go. Okay, but if I have that, then... Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, well, then we're gonna put the buttons here that you mash. So here's the mashing zone. I'm confused. What? Is my thing not matching up? Go to the end. It doesn't match up. Oh no! It's wonky! Alright, let me fix that. Let me fix that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Then we'll sell this. 1, 2. Then we will smash, 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 and smash. And then pick up this. And put it there. There we go. Right, done! Done. We fixed it. We fixed it. And then we'll fill in this hole here. Also, I'm thinking, like, actually I should just fill this down here with... Fill that in. So it looks like water goes all the way down. So how do you win on these things? Go all the way along. Hey Seb, how you doing? That definitely just clipped us. What is it? Where is that decorating? Because it is not decorating where I'm telling it to. Right, there we go. There, right, there we go. There's our tanks. You know what? This needs a light strip. Right, let's get a strip light in there. How do you win? You punch the guy next to you? I bold of you to assume there is more than one person that's going to be here, honestly. And then we're just going to along here. There we go. Hey, Delta! Thank you for claiming a daily scarf. I hope it's treating you well. I did indeed re-solidify. The juice is no more. We have got rid of the juice. Ah, cheers. I will have some of my very cold coffee. It's actually pumpkin spice. Is it autumn? No. Do I care? Also, no. I bought pumpkin spice syrup to make this all year round. It's cold, but it's okay. You have -5 in your account. Have you got an overdraft buffer, or are you now in problem territory? Because you might need to contact your bank just in case. Right, that should do it if we turn this on. Is that too bright? That might be too bright. Hang on, let me turn it down a little bit. No, turn on. And the brightness to like here maybe. There we go. That's probably a more appropriate level of eye blinding for your lobster race. That is true. It is no longer cannibalism, which is good because you really shouldn't be doing that. Really shouldn't be doing that. Let's put this on here, make it nice and curvy. There we go, we got that. So you can stand here and not getting gored by the edge of the thing. And then we have to like mash buttons. So we just like... There's 3 lobsters, so we have player 1, player 2, player 3. And then you mash your button. And then we need like... There isn't actually... Is there actually a coin slot? I don't think there is actually a coin slot. So... Let me look for like... Slot. Air vent. I'm looking for like what I could have as like the coins... This thing. This is what I used previously. So we have... Oh, I have to put that on... I have to put that way. That's unfortunate. I can't have one just downwards? Dang. Alright. Okay, I'll put one of these down here. This is where you put your coins in to win your lobster. 2 or 4 players, the last one does nothing. You know what? I like your style. Alright. Sure know how to push their buttons. I love your terrible jokes. They're great. Put that here. And then player 4. Button. Ow! In fact, player 4. Let me just move this. 1. 2. 3. I'm aware I spelled it wrong, but I didn't do what I meant. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing! I obviously didn't know what I meant. Boop. I love the duplicate tool. It's great. Okay, right, so there's 3 lobsters and 4 players. Player 4 will lose, but that's okay. That's okay. It's expected. Okay, so... I want you to be able to do, like, so you have buttons. Oh, I can't lay that down. That's a shame. I wanted it to, like, lie on this bit. But I cannot. Hang on, what if I made, like, a coin slot here? And then, like, you have to put extra money in this bit. Because, like, you know those other games that you get sometimes at these places, which is, like, you have to throw a ball into a bucket, but, like, it's literally impossible. Oh, whoops. Do you know the things I mean? Can I squeeze that into this hole? Okay, and that. Uh-huh. There you go. These are coin slots. They're big, but they're coin slots, okay? Just bear with me. They're for putting all of your money. You know what else I should build? An ATM. Okay, so we've got coin slots next to the button. Pay to... Oh, we should have a sign. So we have carpet. It says pay to lose. Should I put it, like, slightly hidden? So you can't see that it's there? Pay to lose. Confirm. There we go. And you don't know that it says pay to lose unless you look down here. I think that's probably, you know, legally we're obliged to tell you if you're gonna lose, but that's fine. You don't have to be able to see the sign. Done. Okay, right. So we got that. We still need to figure out what we're gonna call this. Also, I have decided that I don't like the harsh corner here, so I'm gonna just sell these bits quickly. I'm gonna round off this edge. Oh, whoops. Actually, what if, rather than rounding off the edge, I use that as the signpost for calling this the mobster, or whatever we're going to call some kind of lobster race pun. I do have to build upwards for this, so I can build the sign off of it first. But we can build this. We can do this bit first, and then we can squeeze it in afterwards. Okay, so we do over here, and it comes over to, I'm going to say there. We'll build here. It's getting dark, but that's okay. We can work with this. Okay, let me make sure that this, in fact, lines up. It does. Good. So now we have a wall. We can get rid of this, and it will float. And we can put a fence post in instead. How big is this one? This one is large, but that's okay. What I have to do for this, hang on. There's a mild problem where I've just put that where it can't do, so I want a ladder. It's only a temporary problem. We got the ladder. That's the wrong side. We got the ladder. Get a fence post. With this one. And so here you'll see one of the ways that you get around the fact that the game doesn't like certain collision aspects. You just clip it through. So you have to find the start point where it doesn't clip, and where you can put it in without it clipping, and then you can just clip it in, and it's fine. It doesn't mind. It doesn't matter by that point. Okay, so we'll move this over here. Buy another one of these. Purchase that. There we go, and down to here. I won't edit this because I left this bit up high. Change the size. Whee! There we go. So we're gonna... What's the name of this lobster game? It's gotta be something good. We're gonna go something lobster something. Right, also let's get a bed because it's getting into... Bed. It's getting dark. I want it to be daytime. Bed. Nap. Sleep. Go. There we go. Right, sleep time achieved. Right, lobster race. Race to the bottom. Bottom feeders. I don't know. I don't know where we're going with this. Lobster, mobster. I wonder if I could, like, make some claws and play as a lobster over here. I reckon I could probably do that. How many legs does a lobster have? Like, yeah, there's like 8. I'm not sure I could build here. It doesn't want me to build there. That's unfortunate. Okay, right, I can't build a lobster unless I can make this into a unless I make this into a giant claw. Okay, right, new plan. I can't get up here. Okay, let's make this into a big lobster claw. That goes to here. And then we go up for like 3 and along to here. We'll shape it afterwards. Right, 1. It doesn't look like a lobster claw yet. It's a work in progress, alright? What does a lobster claw even look like? It's supposed to be bigger on one side. Okay, right. Bigger on one side, bigger on one side. And a bit wiggly. Oh, I can't get there. Hang on. Alright, more ladders. I don't have enough ladders. Scaffolding maybe is what I need. Let's get another ladder. Can I put this ladder here? Yes, perfect. Good. That's where I needed a ladder. Right, we had the big claw and we had the small claw. Do I want the big claw on the top or the small claw? I feel like I probably want the big claw on the top. And it should go to here. And then I should probably smash like this. Like that. And then put one, two, there you go. That's kind of curvy. And then I need more ladders. Do not have enough ladders. Alright, let's put this one here. There you go, good. Hang on, right. And to there. And to there. There we go. Architectural elements. Let's get some curvy bits. This one. Is that what I want? I think I probably don't want that. It doesn't look like a lobster claw, that much is for sure. We never said our theming was good at this arcade. Let it be known that we never ever claimed to be good at theming. Alright, there we go. Is that... That's even less of a lobster claw. Does that look like a lobster claw? I don't think it does. Would you know what you were looking at? Or would you just be like, that sign is broken? I feel like you'd probably just think that that sign is broken, right? It don't really look like a lobster claw. Terrible. Okay. Yeah. I don't think that's... I don't think... No, I don't think. Okay, let's scrap that idea. That's fine. It's fine. We had an idea, the idea didn't work, and that's okay. That's what it's all about. It's movable. Interchangeable. 1, 2. Hi, Keski! I'm great, thank you. How are you doing? I can't get up there. Smash, smash. I was building a lobster claw, but that was a bad idea, so I'm just gonna smash all these bits here. Smash, 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 smash. Smash, 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 smash. So it's that 1, 2, 3. 1. There we go. And then I'll fill in this hole here. There we go. Just fill that back in. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Then we'll fill in this hole. Okay, right. Now we've got that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have that. So let's paint this. What's a good color for a lobster game? I think we're gonna go orange. You doing okay? You got a headache, but you're okay? I'm sorry you got a headache. Fishes or squiggles. We could have... What's a good pet? Or maybe like fish. We should have like mermaid scales. Let's change this. Right, color wine. Like orange mermaid scales. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's what we need. Right, size big or small? Big, small, big, small. I want them to be fish! We have fish! Okay, let's go fish. There we go. I just didn't even sell them. Put them down. Oh, do you know why? Because I'm in throwing mode. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna be... Everyone knows lobster are just fish. I know they're not. Don't worry. Okay, and up here, and 1, and 2, and 3. And 1, and 2, and 3. And along here. Whoop. And there. And 1, 2, 3. And jump over here. 1, 2, 3. That goes down there. Let's get some more. Whee! Over here. Woohoo! And done. Alright, perfect. Right, I still haven't worked out what we're going to call this game yet. Jog on, little lobsy. No, that's too long. That's too long to be a name for a game. Right, fish. We've got fishy sides. There we go. I'm going to have fish up here as well. Fishy scales here. Put that here. 1 and 2. Boop. 1 and 2. There we go. Okay, we're getting the fish theming going on, so that's good. 1 and 2. Get that going down here. Do 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 do. I need to move this out of the way and pick this up. Put it over here. Do that and this. Grab. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Pay to lose. Okay, I think the other color should be green, like seaweed green. Is this seaweedy enough? I don't think this is seaweedy enough. Maybe it is, because then it's the same color as the shelf. We go here, boop, and here, beep, and here, and there, up. Ah, whoops! I painted that bit by accident. I say by accident. I definitely did it on purpose, but you know what I mean. I didn't mean to do it. Well, I say I did it on purpose. I definitely did it, but like didn't mean to do it. So I did it on accident. You know what? I'm tired. I'm sorry. Can I not paint these? These breeze blocks are just breeze block colored? Well, that makes them look crappy. Out of paint. Dip. Okay, is there... Let me look up C. I want seaweed. Is there any seaweed? No. Okay, what about if I just put some random plants? mean, that doesn't really look like seaweed. How seaweedy? You know what? Actually, that's not bad. I'm just gonna fill this area here with this. That's basically seaweed. I know how plants work, okay? That's what they always say. Basil, the seaweed of the ground. Everyone says that. The pay to lose sign is being hidden. Still there though, they can't say it's not there. It's fully disclaimed that you are paying to lose. Race to the bottom, baby. One and two. There we go. Right. Does that look like seaweed, or does that just look like you've got hundreds of basil plants? Can I hang it on the wall? Oh, just like seaweed. Go here. Why are you not sticking? Oh, it can't go on. It can't go on these bits. Oh, I see. Pain in the butt. Okay, yeah, that looks okay. That looks okay. There you go. Right, we got some seaweed for our tank. Good. A little bit of flavor. Okay, right, we got that. Still needs a name, and also we need to color the posts because the posts are not the right color yet. Let's have painted color, and they're gonna be oh, that's nice. I said, "Ooh, that's nice," but it's not. It's not. That's close to being fish scaly, but no. But if we just have fish, it's very tiny. No, I think that we shouldn't have that. That it doesn't look good. Just regular fish? No, no fish. Just a color then, I guess. Let's have it be yeah, that'll do. Because it matches the rest of it. Copy and paste. Done. There we go. That matches the rest of it, kinda. Can I change the color of these? I really want to change the color of these. I can. Excellent. What if I just change them to be water? Perfect. And then change style. This. No, wait, I'll copy that, don't I? Copy and paste. Paste, paste, paste. Paste, paste, paste. Paste, paste, and paste. There we go. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Done. Okay, right. Let me see if I can think of like let me look up other words for racing. So let's have a thesaurus. Okay. And then racing. Darting, dashing, flying, galloping, hurrying, running, rushing, whizzing. Okay, and another word for lobster. We could have the crawling crawfish. The crawling crayfish. Let me look up. Crawling crayfish, that could be it. You know what? That is it. I've decided. Crawling crayfish. That is the name of this game. Crawling crayfish. Let's get some letters. How big is this? I think that's massive. That's way too big. I really need like an in-betweeny size because these ones are too small and these ones are too big. Like, look at the size of that. That's outrageously huge. And that's tiny. Massive. Like, these are just like too massive. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit crawling crayfish on there. I can see. Let's see if I can fit that on there. This isn't the letter that I just had, is it? Where did the massive one go? Oh, I know why. Because when I rotate to change it, it... Yeah, there we go. I want that. I want, let's go with this. Right, grey marble. What color did I just have? I had, like, green, right? Good green, but brighter. Oh, these are all kind of gross. Material. Plastic. There we go. That changes that a little bit. I'm gonna go here. Can I make it shiny? I want, like, sparkles. Thank you for claiming your daily scarf. I hope your pile treats you well. My god, that didn't come out right. That just was like... I apologize. You know what? I will drink. Thank you. Cold coffee. Alright, so C. R. A. This is not gonna fit. Oh, maybe it will if I adjust. Yeah, day's been good, thank you. How's yours going? L. I. It does not work. Hang on. Just starting? Did you have a good sleep? Okay, right, let's move this over. So C. R. A. W. L. Maybe I just have a crawly. Like, rather than ing. Yeah, let's go crawly. Crawly crayfish. Crawly is a word, right? It's a word. I say it's a word, therefore it's a word, right? Crawly crayfish. Let's move this over a little bit so I can reach. There we go. That is not right at all. Is the problem that the ladder's in the way? Let's move the ladder. Maybe the problem is that. You have an upsetting streak number today. 2 below the funny number 69. Have you got the one that makes the feral children go the hand motions? I think we're coming out the other side of that now. I think we're making it through. I no longer, when I'm in Tesco, hear children yelling that. So I think we're getting through. I think we're coming out the other side. There you go. Cruel. I mean, it looks uneven. I think it's because the C is hanging off, but the Y will not. It's always the way, isn't it, Viking? You're happily, like, snoozing, and then the alarm has the audacity to go off. It's like, can you please not? Like, how very dare, you know? How very dare you? I was sleeping. I was enjoying that. I was having a beautiful, lovely dream. Actually, usually I don't have beautiful, lovely dreams. I have weird as heck dreams that are very disturbing to most people. Right, there we go. Cruelly. I think that's down in the middle, right? Cruelly crayfish. Yeah, cruelly crayfish. And then if I could just put a couple of crabs up here as well. Not crabs, lobsters. Put a couple of these guys up the top. Just hanging over the edge. Well, you wouldn't be able to see them, would you? What about just up here? They're peeking at you from up here. They're judging you from their perch atop the game. They judge. Like this morning, I woke up just before my alarm. I woke up because I needed to pee. So I got up and I was like, what time is it? And then I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's 10 minutes before my alarm goes off. And I knew if I'd attempted to go back to sleep, that my body would just be like, well, now you're going to feel disgusting for the rest of the day. So I got up a little bit earlier than I needed to. 10 whole minutes earlier than I needed to. But those 10 minutes, let me tell you right now, those 10 whole minutes, I wanted those. I wanted those 10 minutes. None of the buttons do anything. The crayfish are all alive and studying as a part of their own science experiment. I could put a notebook in there. Notebook. For them to take notes. Where would I put this? They're just going to hide their notebook and pen. Can I just, like, slide it down here? I can't. Hide it amongst the basil. I mean seaweed, but it's basil. If I hide it down here. Come on. Find a way to get in. Oh, I saw it. I saw it for a split second. If I just keep clicking, eventually... There we go. Oh. Oh, I can't put it down there either. Okay. There. Right, there's a book down there. Put a pen. Find a way to get a pen in there as well for a lobster. There we go. We've got a pen in there too. Perfect. There is a hidden notebook and pen for the lobsters to keep notes on us now. I like the way you think. Alright, perfect. Cruelly crayfish. And we'll go with letters. Change the colour. Change it to red. And it's not going to fit, is it? Why are you that? Yes, it has to fit in this area here. It's just absolutely not going to fit. Oh, so I wish there was letters in between this size. Like... Material, other, rattan, color, red, red. C, R, A, Y, F, I, S, and H. Cruelly crayfish. Is that in the middle? Not quite. Nearly though. So let's snap to grid and put this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the edge, and this one it has to go there. Really? That doesn't seem right. Snap to the grid. There we go. Cruelly crayfish. That sounds like I don't know, like a place where you're gonna buy something to eat. Okay, let's paint the coin slots. This should be silver. Let me get some silver paint. Surface finishes. Actually, steel tiles. Perfect. There we go. Put that there. Oh wow, that's so aggressively shiny. There. These are your coin slots. Put money here. One, two, there we go. And then I go over here. And here, and here, and here. There we go. Right, good. Done. Right, does that look like a coin slot? It's shiny enough to be a coin slot. I just have to paint all of these individually. Because of the material that I've made these out of, I have to paint each side like slowly, bit by bit. And it has to be like the slow one where you're like verifying that you want to put it on this as well, not just click, click, click like with some of the styles. I don't know why some of the pieces, it's like the decorative pieces, you have to confirm individually with each little knobble that you want that colored. It's like, but I don't want to have to confirm. I would like to just do it this way, please. Right there, and 1, and 2, and 3. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Don't forget 9, 10, 11. Nearly done. Okay, we got the coin slots in. The Cruelly Crayfish game is complete. You smash the buttons and you scream at them to make them. And the crayfish, they hear the screams and they're like, oh, okay, I better go. I better run. And the winner gets the prize of nothing. The winner gets the prize of, like, immunity from Marv. Right, let's sell that, and this, and that, and that. And this, and that, and this, and that. There we go. Okay, so I think that is the last thing we have space for up here. Go down here, and where are we going to put? I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze our ball racer game anywhere unless I put it here. But then it's kind of encroaching on these. Or if we just get rid of this very boring bar area and just have more games here, because we could do that. Like, who wants to go to a bar when you could go to an arcade? I will ponder. Do I want to destroy my bar? I think I probably want to destroy the bar. But like, what more things I have? I want to do a camera booth, a bull race thing, and we could have like a wipeout game zone instead. You know what? Yep, the bar is going. Sorry, the bar no longer is here. We are ridding ourselves of the bar. We need to make way for more things. We've got an indoor bar anyway. We don't need an outdoor bar as well. That's just unnecessary. Don't need an outdoor bar in this place. Who needs all this socializing stuff? Ew, gross. Socializing. My beautifully designed bar. Alas. Farewell. Also, to be fair, it will probably help the slight issues that I am having with some lighting by getting rid of these LED strips. Get rid of this. There we go. And this. Buy that. There we go. I can hear humming, but that's okay. Da 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 da. Alright, I'll do that. Last bit. There we go. And sell this. Now we just have one very fine bar area. Okay, so what we could have, you know, one of those wipeout games where like things spin around and bonk at you and you have to jump over them? I think we should make one of them. Do you know what I mean? Like you've got like a pole and you jump over it. I know what I mean. Okay, so in order to have this, first of all, we should make the circle. So how am I going to make a circle? Work this out. How do circle? Have this. No, I don't want that upwards. I want it sideways. Sideways. Sideways, please. Okay, let's make the square off where it's gonna go first of all. So the wipeout area is gonna be reasonably big. It's gonna be like this big. Okay, is that even a square? I don't even know. Right, and then get this. No, come on, go clip on that the way I want you to. You poop. Do what I want you to do. There we go. There we go. No, almost, sort of. Why you rotate? No. Okay, let me put another bit here and see if. Why does it not want to connect? Is it only sideways arch bits? Can it not go on? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. This is not what I thought it would be. Smash, smash, smash. That's fine. We'll figure that out a different way. Let's curve. Right, we'll do that. And then if I go down to, hang on, wait, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it makes it for me. That's good. Is that big enough? No. Okay, right. Hang on. That's fine. Right. We have a plan now. So if I sell this and sell this, and then I can go this way and get that. and put this on here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That way. And 1. Oh, wait. Stop that way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That way. There we go. And then we'll slide that onto here. Match them up. There we go. And then this is gonna be the wipeout zone. So I made it way too big that way, but that's fine. Try not to smash through the ceiling because then I'll have to do some repairs downstairs, and I don't want to have to repair downstairs. And what if instead of wipeout, we call it snipe out, and there's like a sniper trained on you, so you have to be really careful not to get sniped. I don't think I sized this correctly. Because that looks like they're not the same size. Let me just go along here. Oh, they are. Okay. Okay, let me just boop boop. Couple there. And then it's very slow to walk. And you get a couple there. Lovely, lovely. And then we will copy this. And flip it and put it here. No, come on. Touch. Touch. Okay, I can't put it there until I build a bit more. That's fine. There we go. We just build a little bit more. Build a little bit more. And then we'll go copy again. Duplicate this. Come on, go on this bit. You know you want to. Touch it. There we go. Good. And then go on this side. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Done. What? What? No. No, apparently I don't know how to make a circle. Hang on. Go on here. Go on there. 1, 2. Touch, touch, touch. Perfect! We made a circle! Woohoo! Okay, I think what we'll have a ticket booth here, and it will say originally snipe out, and we'll cross it out and put it wipe out, and then a little sign saying the snipers have been removed for your safety. Okay, and then we'll buy some of the water stuff. You know, the water floor. Is there a fish? Fish. I want just like a regular fish. Just like a... I mean, this is too not fish. I don't want a fish model. I just want just a regular fish. Okay, well there is no fish. That's a shame. Floor. Let's get the water. It's this one. Change the color. There you go. Blue water. There we go. And then we'll put that in here. There you go. Here's the water for the wipeout zone. Finished. That's fine. Because, like, you ever been on any of those Ninja Warrior courses? We had one at our local trampoline park. I don't know if it's still there because it was basically a massive, like, danger hazard for almost everyone that went. They just got injured. Okay, so if I just, like, build... I'm going to build some bricks upwards so I've got, like, a point where I can shove things through. Because that's what I want. I want a thing I can stuff poles into. I can clip them out once I'm done. Actually, I've gone too high because I realised actually I'll just build some other bits where I need to. And I'll just adjust when necessary. Okay, so let's get... Is that in the middle? Yeah, let's get a big... column. What were they called? Right, we'll have this one. How fat is this? I feel like that's too fat. Here it is also. For clipping purposes, I don't need as much as I've got. That's in the middle, I think. Let's see. It is this one. But there is no middle on this side. I think I need to move it out like 1 block. That's annoying. But then I won't be able to because... Nah, it's fine. Oh yeah, there's no middle block on this side for me to put it into. Okay, I need to... Ah, that's annoying. It needs to be moved 1 block down. Right, let's build this, and it goes here. Just one. Just one. There we go. And done. And there. And there. Okay. And then we will pick this up. Somehow get it to go in this bit here. There we go. And then pick this one up. And get it to go in there. There we go. Now we have a midpoint, which is actually not where I put that. This is the midpoint, I believe. Nope. Is this the midpoint there? And there. Yeah, okay. Here is the midpoint. 1, 2. Oh, cheers! I'll grab a drink. I'll grab my cold coffee. Delicious. Oh, I say delicious. I'm not telling the truth. It's acceptable. It's acceptable. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I definitely just downed the rest of that because it's getting to the point where it's too cold. Too cold to drink nicely. How big is this column? This column is slightly... You'll see the bricks, so I do need to go for the bigger one. Thank you for claiming your daily scarf. I hope it treats you well. Right, we'll just clip that into the brick. There we go. And then this will be like... This is like the tool post that rotates. And then... You have ones that come off the side, right? You know the bits I mean? Right, so I'm going to have 2. No. Ah, I did not mean to do that. I absolutely did not mean to do that. I just made a hole into the bathroom. Whoops. Did I mean to put a hole in the roof? Alright, there we go. Do that. I need a bed. Just getting into that. Happy Thursday, Jared. Are you doing well? You're having yourself a jolly good day? I hope your pile of scuff is treating you delightfully. Right, this one. So what I actually need to do was build this. Because then what I'm going to do is put this here. And I'm going to have 4 things going around the edge. Now, if you've ever seen like one of these wipeout shows, you'll know exactly what this is for. I'm going to have this one a little bit higher. You're good and your day is starting off? Heck yeah! Hope you had a good sleep. Put that there. And then I'll put one here. Well, no, because it won't. You can't go diagonally, so I'm going to have to put just one here. And this one's going to be low. There we go. And we'll have a medium. Or maybe we'll go like a, yeah, we'll have one at this level. There we go. Now, it'll all come clear what's going on once I've done this, okay? I have to set some things up before I can do this part. Okay, so in order for me to put things diagonally, I needed to... Thank you. Bit of brick that you can build through. Wait, hang on. Oh, because I have got snap to grid, that does not work. Let me sell this. I want this one, or is there one that's slightly wider? Is that going to cover the whole... Yeah, I think that's probably the size we want. And then we'll just go and clip it into this. Oh, it's too big to clip into that. Alright, hang on. That's fine. There is method to the madness. There is method to the madness. I'm just basically just trying to clip it into things. Hi, Red! How you doing? Okay, so what other columns have we got? This one would break your legs. Just like a solid column just smacking you. You know what? And it does go in nicely. It does clip into it nicely. Kind of. Goes good, thank you, Rad. Yeah, you know like the Wipeout games? Are you familiar with those? Where you like I'm just trying to get this to go onto here. Right, so there. And then we shove that in here. And then pull that to like this area here. Yep, there we go. And then if we get rid of the supporting areas, boop, 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 boop. And then can I get rid of this one? I don't think I can get rid of that one. Yeah, no, I can't get rid of that one. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, we got that. You can do it? That's good. This used to be, so it's called Wipeout. It used to be called Snipe Out. They've made it safer for your comfort. Snipe Out, a lot of people didn't really like it very much. No, they don't shoot you anymore. No, they used to. But it was frowned upon. So... put that in there. There we go. Put that there. And then we can... oh wait, no, because we've got... whoops. Okay, okay, fine, fine. That part is not going to work if we do that. Okay, let's get that and then get this. Grab this. Pretty nimble and bendy, but never really dodged a bullet. You never know. You could actually just be like, you know, like Wonder Woman and get the bracelets and just pew pew and just repel any. Change the size. There we go. Let's shove this through here. No, I've gone too low. Change the size. Yeah, that's sad but true, I guess. I need to like move this a little bit more. Just a smidge more. Just a little smidge. So those are like we don't get any like the pew pews in here. Like no one has them. If you do, you have to have a license, and then you got to keep it like locked away in a locked safe. can be to find some of them, you know? Can't be that hard. And then we'll have like one just right at the bottom. There. Let's just shove that in here. There we go. Good. That's kind of there. Yep. And then I don't know if this one's gonna work on the bottom because of can I get it to work on the bottom if I don't extend it? Yes. Perfect. Shove that in. There we go. Oh, but then you can see the brick. Okay, right, there you go. So that rotates. Can you tell what this is? Like I had I had a vision, but I'm not sure if it's playing out here. Do you have to have like platforms on the edge that you jump onto? I think you do. And I can't build on this either, damn. Yes, it does! It rotates and you jump them and you try not to get brained by it. So it needs a platform for you to stand on. So we'll put like the platform here. There we go. And then we'll curve the platform. Let's get some architectural bits here. Yep. Like the wipeout things. That's what I know them as. I call them the wipeout things. Because they wipe you out. I'm fairly certain there's also a TV show in England called Wipeout, where it's just people on one of these things and you get knocked off them. I'm not entirely sure, like, standing on that would be safe, but that's fine. This is the platform you stand on, and you can get, like, brained or, like, ankled. Alright, there we go. So we got this. Went. There we go. And then probably I'll put like, can I attach the sign to the roof? Yes, Ninja Warrior. They've made like places in the UK that are like Ninja Warrior places that you can go to. Our local trampoline park, I was just saying this a little while ago, had one, and I don't know if they still have it because people just kept breaking their ankles on it. In fact, to be fair, our local trampoline park, typically speaking, the hospital does not like them because they get a lot of injuries, like, every day. Including my youngest was sent there after going. He went on the trampoline stuff. Went on the Ninja Warrior course at the trampoline park. Fell awkwardly, and then there were tannoid over it. It was like, if Mrs. Moose could come down to the foyer, your son is injured. And I was like, okay. So I had to go down there, and then we had to go to the hospital, and the nurse was like, I see about 6 patients a day, all coming directly from there. So I was like, okay, I see. No, exactly. It's character building. It's all good. I mean, typically speaking, that was the one time that I wasn't involved in the park as well, because we actually bought like season passes, so you can just go whenever you want. So for the whole of the summer holidays, I was like, hey kids, you bored? Should we go to the trampoline park? And I would go with them as well. And then that one time I was not feeling up to jumping up and down for an hour. So I was like, you know what? You guys go in your own. I'll go upstairs to the cafe area. I'll just sit quietly and just like chill with like a book, and that was on me. That's on me. The one time, like bing bong. If you could come down and collect your son, he now needs to have urgent medical attention. I'm like, okay. But it's all character building. I'm not one of those parents that wraps you up in cotton wool. You know, like, you know, go have fun, have a childhood, have a good time. Whoop. There we go. We have that. Let's put like a sign for it here. If I like go up to the, where's the ceiling? There's the ceiling. We are running out of time for house flipping. Right, there we go. Right, so this is the snipe out tickets. It's gonna go to here. Yep, that's the right place. Cutting a huge hole in your thigh as a kid. Never have learned to look very carefully before sitting. What did you sit on? What did you sit on? Like, now I'm intrigued. The broken wrist you got while skateboarding taught you to just go limp, scab will heal faster. Yeah, just... If like, kids are resilient, right? I feel like when I was a kid, I was like, okay, like, you can probably guess that I'm very accident prone, right? The number of times I just injure myself as a fully functional adult, right? As a kid, super accident prone. Like, fast pass to the hospital. I was there all the time. Or like, oh, like, yeah, she's done this, she's done that, she's done this, right? And you heal quickly. I feel like if I did half the stuff that I did as a kid now, I would just be taken out for forever. Like, that's it. It was a stump. Oh my god, you put a stump in your... Oh, did you have to have a tetanus shot after that? I mean, I know tetanus is normally rusty metal, but I can imagine lumps of broken wood into your thigh as well. But like, kids will just fall out of a tree and just get back up. I sleep weird and, and I'm like, oh, ow, pain. Got through the fat, little one was a big help. Bleh, gross, 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 gross. Kind of outlaws and living in the mountains. Oh, so did you just have to just like suck it up? Outlaws, I'm feeling like bandits. I can't set that on that way. That's a shame. I can't put that way around. So that doesn't make any sense. Why would I put that like that? Okay. It'll just have to be... I wanted it to be rounded, but just have it rounded on either end, I guess. This bit I'm looking for, this bit. Disinfected it, bandaged it, and sent you on your way. Just quit the very lucrative job of pounds of crystal. Imagine living in the mountains being nice, but then I'd be worried like the mountains elsewhere in the world of like bears and things. Like bears and coyotes and like, I hear of all like the wild animals that you have over there. Most we have is like foxes and they're not really that bad. So I think foxes are cute actually. A lot of people do not, but like I do. Did you ever encounter a bear? Why is this not? Clip onto the area that I want you to clip onto. Educate them on how not to see them in the first place. I don't know. I would be worried, man. Like, just... Because I'm like, you know, I'm like, oh, why friend-shaped if not friend? And I would want to pet it and then I'd die. Alright, let's paint this. I think I probably only got time to paint this. Right, glossy plastic. So, we want that. And I feel like definitely some of it needs to be bright red. They don't want to encounter people as much as people don't want to encounter them. Really? I see like the videos of bears like wandering onto people's properties to go and like get snacks out the bin. Little bin snacks for bears. Is that uncommon? I guess it's uncommon. You're like Yogi bearing it and getting a little snacky snack from the humans. This looks like a tongue. Stand on Marv's tongue and jump over the things. People are inside watching movies and sleeping when they come up. Huh. Are they noisy? Like, can you hear when there's a bear nearby, or are they usually, like, quiet? Little stealthy bear. Don't keep food in places where bears can smell it. Can they smell it like in your car? Like if you have car snacks, are you in trouble if you have car snacks? Right, glossy plastic. I'm gonna change this to be bright red. There we go, perfect. And change the size. I'm actually gonna make this go all the way to the top. There we go. Yeah, that feels good. You make a noise, it's kind of scary when you're close enough to hear it. Never heard a bear roaring in the wild. Plastic, glossy plastic, color, bright yellow. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That is right. Good, good. Confirm. And then this one's gonna be plastic, glossy plastic, blue. Yep, yep, good. Confirm this one. Plastic, glossy plastic, color, it's gonna be warm green. Close, confirm, and this one we got yellow, blue, green, orange. Like grunty sounds. Huh. There we go. Right, we got the things that you jump over. There is something that I need to do now, which is purchase a bunch of things. What color did I get? This one? Yeah, that looks like it's the same color. And just paint this brick. But I cannot. No, I cannot paint the brick. But you know what? I can do this. Put it here. Wait, hang on. Let me make sure. Let me check. I need to double check. Pure blue floor. 4. This is pure blue floor. Good. That is the right color. Let's paint the brick. Don't put it on the side. I can't because the thing is gonna break my head. There we go. Yeah, black widows where you grew up. Scary. Scary. Like Australia and their high quantity of dangerous critters. California mountains does have a few though. See, that's just it. Like England, we don't got none of these scary things, okay? Like the most you've got is we have a false widow, which will give you a nasty nip, but it like is highly unlikely to kill you. Like it's highly unlikely to put you at the end. Dang it, I did not put that in the right place. There. That's the right place, I think. Change size. Yeah, shove that in. Good. Dang it! No, it's in the wrong place again. Right, let's see. It goes there, I think. Right, and then we change the size. There we go. And that's how you hide the bricks. There we go. So we hid one brick. This is pure warm green 4. Okay, so let's buy some pure warm green 4. Pure warm green 4. Buy that. And this is pure orange 4. Let's buy that. And this is probably just pure yellow, but let's verify. Pure warm yellow 4. There we go. Pure warm yellow 4. Purchase. And then we've got like the colours that we can use elsewhere. Things are highly unlikely to kill kids. They made sure to put the fear and knowledge into them. That makes sense. Like education is key, I think. Right, can I paint this from underneath, or do I need to remove this one as well? I cannot paint it. Dang it! Alright, let's move this. Put that there, there we go. And I get this, I get that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for claiming a daily scarf. I hope it treats you well. Your mum murdered a poor rattlesnake with a full clip from a 9mm. Very afraid of snakes. Oh no, the poor snake! I love snakes. Snakes are so cool. The poor snake. I love a danger noodle. I'm trying to see where this actually goes on. There, probably. And then we'll pull it through. It's there we go. Yep, I can clip it all the way through like that. That's good. There we go. We'll have to move this one. There's no way this one's going to work. There we go. How many shots is a clip? Is that like 12? I don't really know much about guns. Okay, that goes there. Let's change the size of this, make it as small as it can be so I can put it back on. Pick it up, bring it over, dodge all of these bits, and it goes there. Change the size, push it through, there we go. Extend it out, try not to break your ankles, perfect. And then last but not least, the green one. Yeah, you know what I do like though? Swords. Swords are cool. Like, I like a sword. Oh, what it is about them. They're just like, they're just fun. Nope, it's in the wrong place. Back on here. Try there. And then resize it. There we go. Change size, pull it in there. There we go. Right, good. There you go. So that will rotate and maybe break your legs. You'll be fine. Let's paint the rest of it. So we're going to have blue around the edges, I think. Blue. Blue. Because the blue goes with water. So we'll have that. It's nice and bright because it's fun. It's fun to break your legs. It's a fun house. Oh, we can have this haunted house as well. I feel like I probably wouldn't be able to make a haunted house. That. And that. And that. And that. And then I feel like I should have, like, alternating colours. That bit's got 2 on it though. Should I extend all of them out by... I think I should. To make it even. We like even. Swords are cool, we don't have range. That is true. There is no range with a sword, but like, they're just fun. I feel like being like a oh god, what's the thing? Where your swords and magic. I can't remember what that class is called. Sword magic class. That would be the one that I'd go for. Sword mage, yeah. Like brain did not brain then. It was like baby. Yeah, I feel like if I could pick a class, that's probably the class I'd pick. Sword mage. A little bit of spells. It's kind of bumblebee coded. Dip doop dip dip doop dip dip doop dip dip doop dip. One, 2, 3. Might try red mage after you finish the story quest with white mage. See, I like playing support. Like I'm not very good in like I could never be the tank, basically. I either A am all up in your business and dying, or I play from afar and I'm support. Which is typically the role I play if I play a game with Mr. Moose. I'm like the healer and the sniper. That's my combo. Like if someone gets close to me, I lose. But sniping, healing, I'm on it. I've got pocket heals for days. Like healing when the tank pulls more than they should have. Push more buttons. That is true. Get that dopamine for the button push. One, 2. And then... Need to move this out the way. Move over here, please. Let me go get some more yellow. Boop. Dip, dip, dop. Dip, dip, dop. And I'll go from this side to make sure that I get to the correct thing. Because knowing me, I would mess it up. Right, do I want stripes up high or is that going to be weird? I don't know. Well, we'll have it like that and just see. The arcade have healers or just an all-inclusive waiver? It's just an all-inclusive waiver. Once you go here, you can't undo, basically. I want green or orange? I feel like I want green and then orange corners. It's like snakes. It's like you got snakes around the edge. Oh, I like that. And then we should put some googly eyes on. Okay, right. We've got snake ends. Where does the snake begin? Where does the snake end? Nobody knows. Double-ended snakes. Yeah, exactly. It's the better option, I think. Instead of having like a permanent healer paramedic team on hand, just like one catch-all waiver. You know what you're signing up for then, right? Exactly. Snakes are great, especially ones that are like 2 foot wide and surround you while you're jumping over platforms. Absolutely the safest. Like, welcome to the snake pit. Right, yeah, this is definitely. I'll have to see if there is actually a snake that I can put in here as well, because if I could fill the water with snakes, even better. Ah, dang it! I did so well not messing up the pattern, and then I ruined it at the last minute. All right, let me go over here. Do 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 do. Clearly the fear isn't genetic. Exactly. You're fine. That means you should have at least 2 pet snakes. Your cats might not like snakes, though. I do believe cats are quite scared of snakes. My understanding of something that I have heard is that cats do not enjoy a snake. Okay, and then green and green. Chronically online cats are afraid of cucumbers. Yeah, so they're the ones that are scared of snakes, right? Because cucumbers are the snakes of the food world. I have cucumber as part of my lunch today. Tuna cucumber sandwich. I do love it. I do love a tuna cucumber sandwich. Alright, put that here. There we go. Let's get some orange. These are friendly snakes. I feel like I should probably like 1, 2, there we go. Right, how do I show that this is surrounded by snakes other than I probably put an end on 4 of them? That shows this is a snake head. Oh, don't crash on me, game. I know you're struggling because I've clipped so many things into other things, but you're fine. You are doing great, even. Never seen one of yours react to that though. I never tried. So Pip Pat, bless her. She was like old. I didn't want to put her through it in case it scared her, right? And Momo is stupid, so Momo is not a smart girl. I don't think I should. I don't think I should do that. Like, that's affectionate stupid, of course. But she's not a smart little nugget. Right, that's 1 snake head. And then if I can try and get this to clip onto the right area. No, no, no. Please, please go where I'm trying to get you to go. Come on. You can do it, game. I believe in you. Nearly, nearly, nearly. There we go. That's 2 snake heads. And then this one goes this way. That's a good thing as well, because Momo bless her, she's still a baby, right? So she is still very young, but she gets called Stinky an awful lot because she is not very good at cleaning herself. And she's also not very good at knowing how to get out of the litter tray without stepping in it. And she's had to have many a wash because of Poofoot. And then she's like, ah, you stinky bum. Like, many a wash because of Stinky Poofoot. It's a good job that she's fine with having a bath, because if I'd had to bathe Pit-Pat actually would definitely have ended my life. Like, she didn't even like having like her flea drops once a month. That was like that 0.5 milliliters of a drip of liquid on the back of her neck was like I was trying to rip off her legs. So if I'd had to bathe Pit-Pat, whew, I would be minus an arm and an eye. But Momo, luckily, she's like, all right, I'll have a bath. Which is very good, because stinky old Poofoot has to have quite regular washing. And if she doesn't get Poofoot, she still has to have a bum wipe. So, like, literally, she used the litter tray this morning, and I'm like, you don't smell good. And I pick her up, it's like, oh, I gotta wipe your butt. Okay, that's why. She has, you know, she's a very long-furred cat, so they get poopy pantaloons, but also she's just stinky. So... buy this. Fix that little bit of snake there. Boop. Okay, right. Have we got like a little like stick of wood? Hey, Eamon! We're only wipe. Well, actually, we're in wipe out where you'll fall on your butt. See, you land on this like you get knocked in, and then you get fed to the massive snakes. So we go strip. I want this to be. I want it to be red. If I put it like here. There we go. Then I can put that in there. A little snaky tongue. There we go. I don't think the snaky tongue's gonna work. It's gonna have to lick sideways. Let me see if I can move this one. Okay, snaky tongue that way. I'll buy another one. This one's a bit too long as well. Make it small. Yeah, the smallest it could be. There we go. And then we'll rotate this one. Pick it up. Where's Juice? Juice is gone. We evaporated Juice. Juice is no more. Sorry about that. Purchase. Then we go around, we get like one snake tongue this way. There. I'll put that there and then extend it this way. There we go. Clip it into it a little bit and then make it smaller. There we go. Snake tongue. It's fine. And then a googly eye. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're so cute. What the heck? Alright, alright. You wouldn't mind being eaten by these snakes. These snakes are adorable. That's so cute. Next year, I'm telepathic Bruce. Just a guy called Bruce. I don't know anyone called Bruce. So I'll have to find someone. Snakes, see? Look at you. Wouldn't mind being knocked off the wipeout platform into the snake-filled water if these guys are what's gonna eat you, would you? Look at them. They're so cute. Alright, is there a snake? Let me see. Snake. There's only this. That's not a snake. There's a rake. That's also not a snake. What's the safety tape? What about a hose? We could pretend this is a snake. Does this look snaky enough? If I put like that here. Does that look like a snake? Not really. It's kind of snaky-esque. Snake-esque. Snake-esque. Yeah, that one. And then we'll change this one. Sometimes you get a snake, that means you can't have cats. We were just talking about this. About cats being, like, scared of snakes. And a red one. There we go. So we got a bunch of not quite snakes, but what if they are? Then we get some more eyes. I did type eye completely incorrectly, right? Little eyes. Can I, like, stick these, like, here? I can't make it so these look like they are eyes other than the cats will likely kill us. I don't think these look enough like snakes to have them in there. Okay, well that's a shame. Farewell. There we go, right. Is that like a squiggle? Squiggle. This is squiggle, but this is not snakes. Worm. No worm. What else would be snake? Rope. No rope. Okay. String? No. What else could pass as a snake? That's just a leaf. Thinking over the years, what have I thought was a snake when it wasn't? Not much. I don't think I've many times where I've been like, "Ooh, what's this snake?" In fact, the only times I've seen a snake in the wild was one time we were in Spain, and I actually shared I shared a video of him in Discord. He was so cute. And like you can hear as I'm filming this, like, okay, if you wanted to see the cute little snake, I think I put it in pet pics. I did a little video of it slithering along. And then my youngest, where I was like, look at it, it's so cute. My youngest was like, and then it jumps at you and eats you. I was just like, oh, you're so much like me. Ribbon. That's a good idea. Ribbon. Do we have ribbon? No. No ribbon. Corn. How snake-like is... No, the corn is not... Aubergine. Does that look like a snake, or does it just look like an aubergine? They have a cucumber. What about if I had, like, a leek? I think you can tell that that is just... Can I put googly eyes on the aubergine? Because if I can, then we're having googly aubergine snakes. Ah, it won't let me put eyes on the aubergine? Sad. Alright, where's my water gone? I see there's a little patch. Eggplant is such a weird name for an aubergine. I mean, aubergine is a weird word, but like eggplant is a weird name for an aubergine to me. Okay, right. I think this is so cute. If I do say so myself, I think these snakes are heckin' cute. Little cute poots. They're gonna slurp you up, or they're just luring you in by being cute. However, we are actually going to have to end our house swapping section right there, because it is, in fact, 12:30. And that is all I have time for to flip today. I will still be sticking around. I'll be doing some other thingamalings. But I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to go get my cucumber sandwich. There's tuna in it too, but it's got cucumber in it. We all know that's the main part. So yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. I think we've done good. We made a wipeout zone by clipping more things into things. We got rid of our bar, because who needs a bar? No one needs a bar. You need more things. What else did we make? And we also made Crawly Crayfish. The, you know, you smash the button and you win a prize of a crayfish. Exactly. If you're going to be eaten by a snake, you want it to be a friendly looking snake, right? See, this looks like fun. This looks like fun. Wipeout, no longer snipe out. So, I'm going to say thank you to our friends at Frozen District for sponsoring my madness. I'm sorry that I'm always clipping stuff into other stuff to make more stuff, but I'm sure you'll forgive me. I love you, really. If you want to get your own copy of House Flipper 2, you can click that link right there or in the description, or, you know, just click it, smash it with a sledgehammer. I would probably recommend not doing that because you might break the device that you are using right now, but you could do that if you wanted to. But I will say, I take no responsibility if you take a sledgehammer to your devices. Just saying. Alright, be good, behave. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll see you then.